He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Giannis with it up top. Down by 15. To Middleton. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Harden to James. Down low for Davis. Joel Embiid tips it. Has a chance. Russell with a shot, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Watch the pick. You see it. You see it.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead.
The wet. And
first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Paul George. Kevin Durant rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out.
Knocked loose. He throws it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Antetokounmpo to Embiid. In the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
you got it. You got it.
Harden matched up with the 2-time MVP. To James. Durant. It's no good. Shots not going down. The follow won't go either. Goes to the right side. To Davis. Leonard. Down to 5 on the 24. James and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that 3-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
No emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Paul George to Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Durant.
Watch the cutter, man.
James to Harden.
Left.
5 on the shot clock. Here's James for 2 with the step back.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Embiid. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. but attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
Good shot, Money. Good shot, Money.
Irving with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Westbrook to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Down low for Aldridge. LeBron James snatching it out of the air. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Irving.
Great.
To Davis. Down low. Anthony Davis. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Russell Westbrook. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. It's in the hands of Harden. 4-3. Tough shot. Well defended. Westbrook with the basketball. His guys down big. Had a chance, but it's no good. Steph Curry, tough matchup against Durant. Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To James. The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
LeBron James with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Harden. That's good D. Shot no good.
In the first half, you were hot. I get that. Now, since you're not, it's time to start squaring those shoulders and getting those feet in the right position to actually align yourself to make the shot.
Westbrook to Curry. Here comes the screen.
Big screen right there, big screen.
Westbrook to George. Has a look. The shot by George won't go down. To Durant. Davis. Kyrie. Add 2 points to the board.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll take a moment to talk things over. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Oh, yeah, big.
Russell Westbrook steps in. It's LeBron with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Here's Curry with it up top. Down a bundle. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
A simple foul.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2.
Oh, yeah, good shot, boy. Way to hit, way to hit.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. To Leonard. Irving. Here comes the screen. Irving shakes free and hits.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Westbrook shot won't go on the drive.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Russ at the controls. Damian Lillard with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Davis to Thompson. Stuffs it down with authority.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Westbrook to Russell. Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Lillard. James to Davis. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head them.
And scores, plus the foul. You have to respect every part of his game. Blake Griffin going to the line for a chance at 3. Blake Griffin trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Team Curry going to have the ball first as we start the 4th. And they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle down, they can win this game by 50.
I got ball, I got him. I got ball, I got ball.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Curry to Adetokounmpo. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps, Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though.
Hey,
Start
lock up,
denying him the ball.
Leonard to Durant. Here comes the screen.
Coming right.
Here's Durant for two. The jumper's off the mark. Middleton to Curry.
Shot up. Oh, yeah.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Kyrie lets it go. Not today. To Middleton. Curry. To Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. It's good.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Kyrie Irving for 2, off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. To Adetokunbo. Oh, emphatic slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Durant. Lets it fly from long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. George, guarded by Klay Thompson.
I got him.
Paul George, 4 out of 10.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Chance for LeBron James. The shot almost. To Adetokunbo. Anthony Davis hits it. Good recovery. The possession not dead yet. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And a nice finish at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Steph lets loose. Can't connect. Klay Thompson, tough matchup against George. Fires the 3. And made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
I got ball.
To Curry. George, that's rebounded by Kyrie. To James. Kyrie knocks it down off the step back.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Paul George fires, jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
I got ball. I got mine. Don't get yours. I got mine.
LeBron James. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Hands up. Hands up. Hands up.
He gets it. We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll get a minute to regroup and talk things over. New blood coming in for both sides. James Harden. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Kemba Walker against Harden. Runner's good there.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Trying to cash in. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Deep left corner. George to Kemba Walker. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
They'll get it down to Davis. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Here's LeBron for 2. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Walker to Embiid. Slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Paul George to Curry. Going along beyond the arc. And Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time.
George to Embiid. The monster stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Harden into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. James Harden. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
It's PG for 2. Wide open look won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his group together and talk it all through. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Kemba Walker. Harden's on him. George. And the rebound gathered in by Davis. Harden in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
20-footer at the buzzer. Called in by James.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is the team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged.
The West All-Star. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
We got London on the track.
Hey. I need $2 with the jewels. With that cool with that jewel. With your jewels cost, with that cool cost. I need $2. I'm the new horse.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And give us back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' heck. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I'm married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got hundreds. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to easy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't with this for this. We got. Down to that. They don't check none of the artists, so I'm. Problem is you see me get it. 8212. Was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I heard the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them with my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, shuffle limousines. Before I got $65,000 on jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion, skirt the Testarossa. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older, had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sorta habitual. I put a residual and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me that's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I ball on the principle. Remember the teachers is all on my. Now look all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos, tres. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills, it mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills, it mixed well. I'm only counting. Proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. They hated it slowly endorsing. Not coldly important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your carton. The with your like we turning your heart in. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you.
Squad made the beat.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my, I gotta now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say, please? On the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.
Right now, Sam.
24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detected, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detected, don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the
show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20 to see hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Got a lot of juice on me. Yeah. Couple M's in jewelry. I'm a rich like jet ski. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Just made my flight. Make 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. I ain't want to tell you that, mama. Main dogs cash just laying on the floor. Artists I saw me dripping. Kick a she dripping. I'm too rich to listen. Ooh, I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie. Ooh, no you can't stand the. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cut. For the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a. Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to.
A ticket to play for the NBA title awaits the winner. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Seated next to Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Sixers coming into play. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Has a chance. Open. Look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Over to the right side. Harris. Here comes the screen. Count the basket.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience.